dearies, welcome back to the channel. So there's something lovely going on. Oh gosh. So hello guys, how y'all doing? And hello cherry dearies, it's good to be here. It's been a while, my girl. Let me start again. Hello cherry dearies, how you all doing? It's good to be here. Oh no, I have to start again. Hello cherry dearies, what's up? Yeah, I'm back. No, it has to be right. Hello cherry dearies. What's up, how you all doing? So yes, it's been a while here, but yeah, I've been kind of busy, but you're welcome. I'm traveling to Kano right now. I'm at the Abuja airport, international stroke domestic, whatever, anyways. So I'm at the airport anyways, and my flight is like 11 something in the morning. So this is like, I think, past 7. But yeah, I'm going to Kano for the Mdcn exam, so I'm going to take you guys along, and you know, little by little we're just going to be peeping to see what's up and all of that. So yeah, so say hi to this madam here.
Hey.
All right guys, so that's that. Just look around. This is the airport. The airport is like looking really nice. This is the domestic wing. It's kind of nice. So yeah. I was able to get my vehicle coming, so I'm just waiting for, I think he's going to pick someone else, so I'm not the only one who are picking today. So basically that. So this is what the place looks like. Can you see the airport? So yeah, it's kind of a nice city though. See ya later. The entry is like really nice and everything. So we're at the counter now. We're waiting for the person who ordered to give us key, so we can get to our rooms. It's pretty nice. It's okay. Then I see the rooms and I know for sure if it's okay or not. Good morning, guys. How you all doing? So it's day 2, and yeah, it's kind of past 12 anyways, but I'm waiting to. So I'm waiting to sorry, I'm going for my classes this morning. Yeah, so I'll just go get something to eat and then say hello.
Hey.
So see you guys later. We're at the restaurant now. We're trying to eat something. Just waiting for PC's food. So when the food comes, mine is here anyways. This is what the food looks like. Fair. If you want to know the price, send me a DM. Alright, see you guys later. What? Sorry, people. Hello cherry dairies, how you all doing? It's day 3 of the trip, and it's a day to the exam, so we're having the CBT exam tomorrow by God's grace. Yeah, so I just want to go get something to eat, and then I'll come back and continue studying, like rounding up my studies. So yeah, we'll get something reasonable to eat. It's day 3. See you guys. This is where we found it's a small fast food. Yes, it's a small fast food joint. So like it's still in the Royal Tropicana place, but it's cheaper than where we ate, like the main restaurant before. So we're able to. So we're just waiting to get our food now, and when we get our food, we'll be able to. We'll go back upstairs to the hotel to go and eat. So yeah, this madam is practicing her counseling and training. So yeah, that's what they have. And it's manageable. It's better than nothing. At least you can save some money. Anyways, see ya. Good morning, cherry dairies. It's the exam morning, the CBT morning. So I'm waiting for the driver to come and pick us because we booked the transportation. So I'm waiting for the driver to come and pick us downstairs, and I'll see you later. We'll end in praise in Jesus' name. Amen. So that's the madam in Jesus' name. So I'll see you guys later. Cherry, how you all doing today? It's day 4, right, of the trip, and I had the CBT exam today. That's the multiple choice question examination today, first day of the exam, and it went well. All I can say right now is we thank the Lord until the result is out. Then we'll know what's up. But by God's grace, the exam was okay. I think some of the things I would say I took note of, and I want to say out to those that maybe be writing the exams later or some other time, that especially for the CBT, timing is important. Like 3 hours can go so fast. So actually you have 300 questions to answer in 3 hours. So 250 MCQ multiple choice questions, and then 50 picture tests. So you have those pictures, pictures, and then they'll tell you'll be asked questions under the pictures. So it can be, what is this? Or most times there are things associated with the pictures. They won't say identify this picture. Most times it will be questions based on the fact that you already know what this picture or what the image of the picture is. So yeah, so for this for today we had pictures. The ones I can remember right now, lepromatous leprosy. So it was the face of a man, with the typical lesions on his face, and they were supposed to this one was identify, yes, what kind it was. Then one of the options was tuberculoid leprosy, and the other one was lepromatous leprosy, and then other symptoms. But those two were the ones that was like, okay. But yeah, then the answer was lepromatous what's it called, leprosy anyways. There was a picture of a mosquito, and then they said which of the following diseases, like the option, is not transmitted via this what's it called, mosquito. Yeah, so I had to choose which was not transmitted. I don't remember the correct option right now, but yeah, so it was okay. Then the CBT questions, like the main CBT questions, they were okay. Mostly it's medical knowledge, like what you know already. Those are things that are going to help you. But I'm glad that a lot of things I studied, like specifically by God's grace, came out, like some things that were very, in CBT is not as much as medical knowledge. It's not just for you to just know everything. There's some specific things like they highlight, because it's a CBT, so at least it's one choice, it's one correct answer, so you have to be very specific. So I was like, yeah, we thank God I wasn't able to finish. By the time I saw the time, I was like, Debbie, I just started answering, like usually, or before when I started, I would look at the picture. Anyone I don't know, I'll go to the next one. I was skipping, because I feel like initially you have that tension, you're not able to think straight. So it's like in the middle of the, like when you go a bit, maybe some minutes later, your body calms down. But it was okay for my said because because we had different centers. So for my center it was pretty okay. Like we were in there for like minimum of 30 minutes before it was even time for the exam to start. So I was able to relax and get myself better. But maybe you see the question, for me anyways, like sometimes when I start, especially if it's MCQ, I'm not able to think straight, so I just keep the first few questions until when I'm getting to until maybe a little bit later I get my brain begins to reset. So when I go back to those questions, I'm like, this is the answer, of course. Now why did I skip it? But yeah, it's just one of those things. So I made sure I finished the the picture test, because I had it carries more marks. So even when my time was almost up, and the MCQ part I hadn't finished, I remembered I skipped the picture test, because that was what mine started with, and normally it's advisable to start with a picture test. So I quickly went back there, and I quickly went back to the picture test to make sure I finished all of those ones. And I just tried to make sure I attempted all the questions, because the thing is sometimes there's some simple questions be like in the later questions as you're going. Like if you don't attempt all, you may miss some simple ones that don't even need much thinking. So I try to at least look at all the questions so I can answer all the simple ones. So the ones I couldn't answer were the ones I skipped much earlier, because I didn't have time to go back and then answer them. But they were like less than 20 questions. That's a lot anyways, but out of 300. So we pray and believe that it's going to be all right. Yeah, so that's what's up now. So right now it's like 2:03, so in the afternoon. So I just want to try and I've just finished eating. Excuse me, I want to get some rest, and I'll wake up to kind of round up for my OSCE practice and all of that, the details I have to work on to that tomorrow, because my OSCE tomorrow, it's by 7 a.m. tomorrow. I should be there at 7 a.m. I mean the first batch, the next batch is going in at 11 a.m. tomorrow. But yeah, let me talk about the Mdcn and setting. Though this is my first time, but it was kind of nice in my opinion. I was like, oh, though we paid a lot of money, but I kind of appreciate it. It wasn't as bad as I think. What was that? It wasn't as bad as I think, as I thought. The examiners were not bad. They would talk to you, tell you, oh, do this and all of that and all that. And they were willing to help in the sense that when you need help, you just raise your hand. So it was kind of organized anyway. So we started at 7 though they were there, but we didn't go into the hall until like around to 8 or something. So they started calling our names and all of that. Then we were in the hall by 8:30 I think. So we started at 9, so everyone was supposed to wait till it was 9. So they gave us snacks, they gave us biscuit and water, and that was reasonable. So they shared that before the exam started, so like if you feel hypoglycemic or whatever, you're able to take that and get your brain going. So yeah, usually I don't like talking too much. I try to say, hey, what didn't I write? Hey, I got that one. Hey, I didn't get that one. I want to save energy for the next one, because there's nothing I can do about the one that has passed already. So anyway, so I just said let me quickly say this, talk to you guys about this before I go get some rest and finish up studying. By God's grace, tomorrow this will be over. I Alright, see ya. Hello cherry dears. How you all doing? It's day 5 of the trip. It's a Wednesday and it's the 27th. Well, I didn't start the day with you guys, like I didn't. Anyways, I'm done with the exam. So I finished the OSCE part today. So we left, or I left the hotel where I was lodging at about some minutes to 6. Yeah, around 5 anyway, 5 a.m. Sure. No, sorry, around 5. Some minutes to 6. Yeah, 6 a.m. Yeah, so to the venue of the hospital, and then I came back at about, past around 3 p.m. So apparently I think we finished around 2 because we were waiting outside for some time. So yeah, it took a while. It's not like the exam took the whole of that time, but we had to wait batch, like we had to go in batch by batch and all that. About the exam, well, we thank the Lord till the result is out. But I want to share my experiences. Timing also is a factor in the sense that you have to know that you're working with time. So whatever thing you're doing, put that in mind, and also trying to relax. That's another thing, because once one gets nervous, like it can destabilize you. So try and relax before the exam. Like try and relax your head, actually your brain. Try and calm down, then read your questions properly. That's another thing. Like I remember a question that talked about 18 months old baby, but what was it was registering in my head was 18 years old. But yeah, we were able to answer that, because of course I had to go back and read it. I kept reading some questions. Really, most of the things I did was motor examination. Like, so I said motor examination, motor action. Like I wasn't like, should I say, conscious of what I was doing every step. Sometimes it was just things that unconsciously I was doing, but thank God it was going well. Well, thank God they were pretty nice. They were okay. Some examiners were open, they were friendly, they would at least talk to you to help you relax, while some were just very few, at least in the batch or where I went to, they were okay. So my dear, I think for this exam, like some things happened that were not like the normal. A lot of writings, not a lot, but quite a number of writing stations, and some things did not come the way we thought, or I thought that OSCE, we've been taught to know that OSCE presentations come. There were some differences, so it's left for you to apply your medical knowledge and like your own sense, not just cramming and pasting, or cramming and coming to pour. So yeah, but it was okay. In the end, you do your best and leave the rest anyway. So there's things that when I came out, we say, oh, is this one? Nah, I don't want all that. I feel like it's actually medical knowledge, what you really know. Actually, that the way they said this exam, like it's what you really know for you to apply. It's not something you can just cram all the steps. Of course, you should know what's expected of you, but what you really know shows in the exam and your answers. So we asked, like for instance, the case of increased thyroid hormone levels, and we asked for differential diagnosis. We asked for aside differential. Well, okay, yeah, we asked for the symptoms, then the signs the person will present with. Symptoms differently, then signs differently. We asked for surgical treatment, so it was specific surgical treatment. So we wrote partial thyroidectomy and total, partial for lobectomy, then total or complete thyroidectomy, and then other things. So it really was applied knowledge, actually, not just copy and paste. But we thank God. So that's what's up now. I've eaten something. Apparently my flight is like in 2 days time, because we thought the exam was supposed to finish tomorrow, 28th, because initially they told us 27th and 28th was the exam. So I already booked my flight and everything for 29th, but now they shifted it like I think a week or less than a week before the exam, and then to 26th and 27th. And I even think they said up to 28, but it was when we came for the exam, they now told us that the whole OSCE will be on the 28th. So because initially they were like they are going to do 27, 26, 27, 28, so to accommodate the amount of students. But yeah, we finally fixed everything on the 27th. So apparently we all had the same questions compared to what we thought before, that they will have different questions, since we thought it was going to be 2 days, but it was just 1 day. So yeah, it was pretty nice. Like when we got to they told us a specific place to meet at the hospital. So when we got to the place, like they will call your name, call your numbers. Everything is numbers. No one is doing names here, so you have to know your number. Call your exam number. Then they put us in batches based on our numbers. Kept us in confinement or in confinement. But there was something called the holding room, I think, something like that. So a big hall. Apparently, when they call you your number and they make sure that you're a candidate, then they put you there. You're going to be waiting until you're going to be transported to the station. So we waited there for like say up to 2 hours in the confinement room. Then later a bus came and transported us to the OSCE venue. Immediately we got the OSCE venue, we went in for the OSCE. But while we were in the confinement room, they gave us refreshment. So there was a bottle of Fanta, a pack of biscuits, just one pack, of biscuit, and then a bottle of water. So we had that, and now a bus came, transported us to the venue. We went in for the exam. When we finished, a bus came also and took us to the gates, so we won't have to mix with the people that have not written the exam. Well, yeah, that's it. So we're waiting for the result, and we end in praise in Jesus' name. Amen. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to go out and maybe see the city a bit, so I don't waste my time here. But let's see what I'm just going to try and rest and just keep praying now, because I realize that this exam is not just what you know. Sometimes little things like maybe not reading the question properly or not knowing what is required from you during the exam can make you mess up. Not because you don't know it, but some little things can just mess things up for you. But it's well. Thank God also there was favor. Like most of the examiners were smiling with me, but anyways, still when the result comes I will know what's up. But it's well. So see you guys later. Bye. Good morning guys. I'm at the airport at Kano now. My eyes are kind of looking through the shower, but it's very early in the morning. It's like past 6. My eyes are kind of very yo this girl, like, she's been hyped about how sad, like, all the things she had. What? Oh my goodness, but yeah, so waiting for the what's called flight and all that. Gosh, I just want to get back to Mdcn. Yeah. So reminding me at all. Yes, my neighbor. My face is looking very shiny. It's Hamada, so I'll go to back cream right here. Actually, the weather here is so dry, like, it's so dry. It's amazing. I just want to see myself, Joe. Yes. Yeah, wait. Let me use it as my mirror. This is what's by YouTube. Oh, really? Wow, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Wait, no, I'm not saying mom bye-bye. Alright. Bye-bye. So this is what the airport looks like. I want to respect people's privacy, but yeah, I want to respect people's privacy. Yeah, but yeah, that's what the airport looks like, right? Oh wait, but you didn't respect my privacy. I don't know, check your face. Give me a note. Alright, so see you guys. We're into Kano airport now, and yeah, so this is what the airport looks like. So I'm about to go my flight back to Abuja. Quite a trip, but yeah, yeah. Hi guys, so it's officially over. How shook I am. It's officially over. Induction. Lord, I thank you. That's come on, go on. Housemanship, here we come.
Have you?
Bye bye.